Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for another action-packed episode of GWA Wrestling as we present Star Spangled Beat Down. We have 4 major championship matches tonight as well as much more. We're going to send it right down to the ring for our opening contest right away.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Eugene, Oregon, weighing in at 168 pounds, Justin Reed.
And our opening contest, we are going to see this young man in action once again, young Justin Reed. And as I was mentioning just moments ago, 4 big championship matches, including 3 world titles, the Women's World Championship, the World Tag Team titles, and of course, the Heavyweight Championship of the World will be decided in our main event. Plus, the very first United States Heavyweight Champion will be crowned later on tonight. Justin Reed now awaiting his opponent.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Sergio Dondelinger. And
here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Reed's opponent, the Fighting Irishman, Sergio Dondelinger. Dondelinger looking to gain some momentum. He knows that the Heavyweight Championship of the World will be decided tonight. He would like to get his name higher up on that list as a contender. Plus, he wants to get a shot at that United States Heavyweight Championship as well. Dondelinger still looking to make a name for himself in the world of professional wrestling. And tonight in our opening bout, he will go one-on-one with the youngster, yes, Justin Reed. There we go. There's the bell. Our opening contest is underway for Star Spangled Beat Down. Dondelinger now with several strikes. Throwing Reed down face first into the mat. An elbow to the back of the head. Now a knee into the side, the ribs, the lower back. Dondelinger now. DDT, center of the ring. Here's the cover. Only a 1 at this time. Dondelinger. Dondelinger now on the receiving end as Justin Reed trying to come back. Wind up European uppercut by Dondelinger. Against the ropes, up and down with a big splash. Cover. 1. No, only a 1. Once again. Dondelinger wants a shot at either of the championships, the United States Heavyweight title, which will be decided late at night between Willy Jones and what in the world was Reed doing there? Clothesline in the back of the head, and Dondelinger will take over. But once again, the United States Heavyweight Championship will be decided as Willy Jones goes one-on-one with Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell. And in our main event, 2 out of 3 falls to determine the Heavyweight Championship of the World as, well, hold on, just a moment. 2 count that time for Dondelinger. But the Heavyweight Championship of the World will be on the line as Chris Vandiver challenges the world's heavyweight champion, Handsome Harry Sharpe. So don't miss that one. Elbow now by Dondelinger. And another cover. 1, 2. Long 2 count that time for Dondelinger. Dondelinger now looking to put Justin Reed away. Pile driver, center of the ring, perfectly executed by the Fighting Irishman. Here's the cover. This has got to be all. No, Justin Reed still somehow gets a shoulder up to stay alive in this matchup. This youngster, Justin Reed, also has a lot of heart. Same as several other competitors here in Global Wrestling Alliance. But this young man has a long career ahead of him. He'll just have to stick with it, do his best, and in time, may be a huge superstar. Running headbutt by Dondelinger, and this match looks to be just about over. Dondelinger, slam with a spine buster, and here's the cover. 1, 2, that'll be all. Sergio Dondelinger with a victory. See how he did it right here. High impact on that spine buster from the Fighting Irishman, and that was all for Justin Reed on this night. Sergio Dondelinger, the Fighting Irishman, picking up a victory right here at Star Spangled Beat Down. And it looks like Justin Reed not happy. There'll be another day to fight for you, young man. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have one-on-one action as Shelly Bennett goes one-on-one with Whitney Duncan. Let's take you back to a clip from last week where before their match, Bennett attacked Whitney Duncan before the match could even begin. A blindside attack gave her an unfair advantage and would later pick up the victory. That brings us to this rematch right here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Anaheim, California, Shelly Bennett.
Shelly Bennett sure does have a chip on her shoulder. The attack on Whitney Duncan before the match last week, uncalled for. But Shelly Bennett is looking to make a name for herself. She's looking to stamp her name into history and is going to do it by any means necessary. Now awaiting her opponent.
And from Portland, Oregon, Whitney Duncan.
This young lady, I expect her to become a breakout star. Whitney Duncan lives for this moment, lives for this profession. All her life wanted to be a professional wrestler. She wants to claim the women's world title. She wants to cement a legacy. She wants to... Wait a moment, we're not even going to get to the bell. And Duncan now up and over the steps and going right after Shelly Bennett. Some payback perhaps by Duncan. No, hooks her up on the outside and up against, on top of the barricade. Kick to the side of the head. Whitney Duncan not playing games here tonight, going right after Shelly Bennett. Payback for last week. Bennett now fighting back, however. Double stomp, and we haven't even got the bell. This matchup isn't even underway. These ladies fighting on the outside. And the official has not officially started this match. And now Bennett now into the ring. And there's the bell. Now this matchup is official. Whitney Duncan level the playing field, so to speak, for that attack last week before the match could begin. And across the ring. And what a kick to the side of the head by Whitney Duncan. Whitney Duncan, all business, and a hip attack to follow that up. Duncan now in firm control of this matchup. High drop kick. Duncan now taking it to Bennett and cover. One. No, only a one. Bennett is still in this. But Whitney Duncan, she has the personality, she has the skill set, the lovely young lady And as soon as she gets the opportunity, I guarantee she will be a breakout star in our women's division here in Global Wrestling Alliance. But tonight, she'll need to vanquish Shelly Bennett. So far, doing a good job of it. Here's another cover. A 2 count that time for Duncan. Shelly Bennett, however, is a fighter, and she believes she has something to prove herself against the Buckles. And now, against the far side. Once again, here comes Duncan. No, that time she missed that one. And here comes Bennett. Look at that maneuver, face first into the center of the ring. Innovative offense there by Shelly Bennett, now using her educated feet. Several strikes to Duncan, snapmare, and a snapping of the neck. And here's the cover by Bennett. And a 2 count for Bennett this time. Shelly Bennett wants to make it known that she wants a shot at that World Women's title as well. Against the ropes, Insigeti to the back of the head. Bennett not finished. Several more strikes. What a flurry there by Shelly Bennett. And down across the left arm. Here's the cover again. 1, 2, no. Whitney Duncan is still in this one. That vicious kick to the side of the head gained the victory for Bennett last week. Let's see if she can gain another victory right here. Reversal, jawbreaker by Duncan. And down on the back of her head. And now, Whitney Duncan has gained the advantage once again. Here we go, up on the shoulders. And down. High impact. 1, 2. And she got her. Whitney Duncan victorious. Let's take another look at how she got the victory. Up on the shoulders, high impact down. And that was enough to secure the victory tonight for Whitney Duncan.
Here is your winner, Whitney Duncan.
Big victory for this young lady right here tonight. Whitney Duncan victorious over Shelly Bennett. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, tag team action for the Global Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team titles. High Voltage against the champions, the Pitbulls. 3 weeks ago, one-on-one competition. Mauler Isaac distracted Derek Wright. That allowed Luther Isaac to take the advantage. The spear and the victory for Luther Isaac on that occasion. 1 week later, Luther Isaac looked to leave the ring. He wanted no more of Derek Wright. Charles Thompson would not allow it, sending Luther Isaac back into the ring. Wright would capitalize with a beautiful neck breaker and gain a victory over Luther Isaac. Then, last week, in singles competition once again, Mauler Isaac and Charles Thompson getting into it with each other. The official would eject both Mauler Isaac and Charles Thompson back to the locker room area, leaving it just Derek Wright and Luther Isaac. Luther, with another spear, was once again able to gain the victory on that night. And just 2 days ago, in a non-title match, High Voltage gained the victory over the World Tag Team Champions with that powerbomb from Charles Thompson. High Voltage has momentum going into this matchup for the World Tag Team titles here tonight. But can they capitalize on it?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Global Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 490 pounds, High Voltage.
Derek Wright and Charles Thompson, the #1 contenders. High Voltage, wonderful men, wonderful athletes. They would make fine World Tag Team Champions, but they got a big hill to climb in the World Tag Team Champions. Luther and Mauler Isaac, the Pitbulls. And here they come.
And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 544 pounds, the Global Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions, the Pitbulls.
The strong and nasty Isaac brothers, Luther and Mauler, the Pitbulls, the World Tag Team Champions. Been very impressive as our World Tag Team Champions, but a loss last week to High Voltage did not sit well with them. They have said over the past couple of days that they are going to teach High Voltage a lesson right here tonight. And that's what it's all about for these two teams. There we see High Voltage, the challengers, and the champions, the Pitbulls. And now the Pitbulls surrendering the hardware to the GWA official. And there you have it. The Global Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Championships. Looks like we have Derek Wright and Luther Isaac starting things off. There is the bell, and this one is underway. High knee up underneath the chin, and Derek Wright starting off strong right from the start. Down across the leg. He is very close to that Pitbull corner. He's going to need to get out of there. And look at that maneuver. Oh my Lord, did you see that knee to the face? That could have just knocked Derek Wright right out. Heavy blows by both of these men in the early going. And here's a tag. Here comes Mauler. Whip to the far side. Up and down. Assisted power slam by the Pitbulls. One. Only a one this time. But high impact offense from the Pitbulls. Derek Wright is going to want to avoid that if he's going to have any shot at winning those tag team titles. There's another boot to the face. Derek Wright, the smallest of the four athletes. I'm not saying he is a weak link by any stretch of the imagination. However, Charles Thompson, wait, here's a cover. Only a two that time. Charles Thompson definitely measures up physically to the Isaac brothers, the Pitbulls, but Derek Wright has a lot of fight left in him. But I think if this team wants to succeed here against the Pitbulls, there's another power slam. Here's another cover. One. No. Derek Wright still fighting. As long as his heart is beating, he will be fighting. But I think he needs to get Charles Thompson in there to go up against these big Pitbulls. Wright has taken a lot of punishment so far. Up and down, big slam by Luther Isaac. And a knee to the back. Again. And now. No, out the back door. And here comes Derek Wright. And a bulldog on the Pitbull. Derek Wright now makes the tag. Here comes big Charles Thompson. Luther Isaac meets him with a chop, but here comes Thompson. Whip to the far side, up and over the top rope. Reversal by Isaac. And gut wrench suplex. Perfectly done by Thompson. Charles Thompson, a big, strong, powerful man in his own right. And a submission hold on the trapezius muscle of Luther Isaac. And no, sweeps the leg, and Luther Isaac gets out of that one. And whip back into the Pitbulls corner. Here's another tag. In comes Mauler once again. And whip. Big splash. And look at this. Interesting tandem offense by the Pitbulls. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And Charles Thompson gets the shoulder up to keep high voltage alive in this matchup. Whip now to the far side against the ropes, and a big elbow by Mauler Isaac. Now Mauler grabs Derek Wright over the top rope, face first into the mat, and out he goes. Charles Thompson now has no one to tag. Against the buckle, and there's a clothesline, and a bulldog by the Pitbull. Oh my, it looks like that may have opened Charles Thompson up. I believe I see blood on the side of the head. Elbow drop by Mauler. Charles Thompson now in all kinds of trouble. Clothesline takes him down again. Follows that up with another elbow drop. Charles Thompson is worse for wear here. Trying to fight back with everything he's got, but Mauler cuts him off at every turn. Buries the right hand into the stomach. And here comes Thompson once again. No, Mauler coming back once again. Into the corner. Right hand. Couple of them now. Thompson now in trouble in the Pitbull's corner. Mauler measuring him. Kick to the side of the head. Devastating. And now, Mauler puts him up against the ropes. Whip to the far side. Reversal. And he runs through the clothesline. And what a shoulder tackle by Mauler Isaac. Here's the cover. And Derek Wright breaks up the pinfall, saving his partner and keeping high voltage in this matchup. Here comes Derek Wright trying to fight back for his partner. Gets kicked in the face for his trouble. Now, Mauler Isaac with Charles Thompson back to the corner. The Pitbulls have had a fantastic game plan and executing it perfectly so far tonight. Wait, here comes Derek Wright. Airplane spin into the cutter. And Derek Wright is back in it. Just like that. But he is fighting all alone. Derek Wright on the outside of the ring, on the floor, trying to recover. Here comes Derek Wright. Choking him on the top rope. Charles Thompson having to do whatever he's got to do to fight back. Down across the arm. And what a match this is turning out to be. 1, 2, no, broken up by Luther Isaac. Elbow to the face. And here comes Charles Thompson. He is battling both of the Pitbulls. Up, down with a power bomb. Charles Thompson trying to battle back. And he's done it enough to tag his partner, Derek Wright, back in. Mauler now, worse for wear. Clothesline by Wright. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no! We almost had new World Tag Team Champions right there. Derek Wright trying to put this one away. Here comes Mauler with some elbows to the stomach. And pump handle overhead throw by Mauler Isaac. Shoulder block takes Thompson off the apron. And here we go. Mauler Isaac sizing him up across the ring. Spear by Mauler. 1, 2, 3. And the Pitbulls have retained. Here's another look at that spear. What impact by Mauler Isaac. And with that, the Pitbulls are still the World Tag Team Champions. Successful title defense. And look at it. Now they're intimidated. Wait a minute. Wait just a damn minute. The Pitbulls assaulting high voltage. Derek Wright is in there all alone. He can't defend himself. These slime balls now just chucks Derek Wright outside the ring. Regardless, the Pitbulls are still the World Tag Team Champions. Well, nonetheless, we have another championship match coming up next. The World Women's title. Lilith Vandiver challenging Jean Wells. 2 weeks ago, after a matchup, Lilith Vandiver still in the ring. She was confronted by the Women's World Champion, Jean Wells. A stare down ensued. Wells showed Vandiver what she was fighting for. And 2 days ago, in mixed tag team action, it was Lilith Vandiver pinning the Women's World Champion to gain the victory for their team. She has momentum going into this matchup. Let's see if she can pull off the victory and become the new Women's World Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Championship.
And there she is, the #1 contender, the lovely Lilith Vandiver. She gained this opportunity with a victory at Clash of the Titans. And in the mixed tag team matchup 2 days ago, she has momentum over the Women's World Champion. But can she defeat Jean Wells in this high-stake match to become the Women's World Champion? We will find out in the matter of moments, as Lilith Vandiver now awaits the champion. And there she is, the GWA Women's World Champion, the legendary Jean Wells. Held many championships over the course of her career, all along the West Coast. But she has said that the GWA Women's World Championship is her crowning achievement and her greatest accomplishment. She is not going to want to relinquish that title to Lilith Vandiver here tonight. Let's go down to the ring for the introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, Lilith Vandiver. And introducing the champion from Aberdeen, Washington, she's the Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, Jean Wells.
And there you have it, the challenger and the champion, Lilith Vandiver and Jean Wells. And Vandiver now getting a look at what she's fighting for. Yes, that, the Women's World Championship. Can Vandiver overcome and take the championship, or will the experience of Jean Wells be the deciding factor? Lock up. And Vandiver now with some elbows to the gut. I'm going to break that one up. And snap suplex and a float over. The foot is under the bottom rope. That one saves Jean Wells that time. I don't think she was going to get the 3 count this early anyhow. Very, very beautifully done suplex, however. Against the rope, and a splash by Vandiver. And Bulldog by Vandiver. Jean Wells reeling early. Here's the cover. One. No, only a one this time, but Lilith Vandiver trying to end this one early. Lilith Vandiver so badly wanting to become the Women's World Champion here tonight and cement her name and her legacy in wrestling history. High knee by Vandiver in the corner. And interesting, innovative drop kick there by Vandiver. And here's another cover. 1, 2. 2 count, so close. And we would have had a new Women's World Champion. Up and down, inverted atomic drop. And leg drop to the stomach area. Senton by Vandiver, and another cover here. 1. Only a 1, but Lilith Vandiver is pouring on the punishments, exactly what she needs to do with someone with so much more experience as Jean Wells does. The veteran Jean Wells. Up and a knee to the top of the head. Jean Wells with a reversal. Upside down, and here comes Wells. Wells up and down on the arm. Now here's a veteran-like maneuver. Make sure you get her away from the ropes. Vandiver reverses that one, and a kick. Wrapping up the arm and a roll up. Only a 1 that time as well. Trying to catch Wells off guard that time. Here comes Jean Wells, firing back. Lilith Vandiver now on the receiving end of the punishment. And up. Off the ropes into a suplex. Very well executed by the veteran Jean Wells. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and no. Jean Wells nearly had her. Long 2 count for the champion. Drop kick to the side of the head. Lilith Vandiver now is going to have to dig down deep. Kick to the back of the head. Lilith Vandiver, a lot on her mind, a lot on her plate with this matchup, but I know she's got to be thinking in the back of her mind that her husband has the match of his life later on tonight in our main event for the heavyweight championship of the world. That will be coming up later. Chris Vandiver against handsome Harry Sharpe. Here we go, Jean Wells, pile driver! And here's the cover, that's got to be all. No, only a 2 count. Once again, Lilith Vandiver still fighting. Drop kick to the back. Wells pouring it on. Lilith still trying to fight back. And look at this. There's a reverse cutter by Lilith Vandiver. That's got to be all. 1, 2, no! Jean Wells barely gets the shoulder up. Barely saves her championship. Lilith Vandiver has the Women's World Champion on the ropes and missed that clothesline that time. But a high knee takes Wells back down. Here's another cover. No, not this time. And Vandiver has the victory within her grasp. She can taste that Women's World Championship. But can she put the champion away? Another leg drop to the midsection. Jumping elbow drop. Stiff kick to the back. Vandiver's feeling it. She's looking to end it. She's looking to become the Women's World Champion. What has she got in mind? Against the corner. There's another splash. And Vandiver Up and down. That looked nasty. But a rope break's going to break that one up. Bad landing for the champion, Gene Wells, but a jawbreaker. And look at this. Bulldog by the champion. A nasty landing for Gene Wells on that suplex. But she's not going to give it up so easily. Dragon screw. And now, classic offense by the champion, working on the leg. Softening it up for that patented submission hold. Here's the cover. No, long 2 count for Wells. Gene Wells now. Wait, here she goes. She's got it. She's got it. There's the submission. The ankle and leg submission hold. Lilith Vandiver fighting it with all she's got. Gene Wells has it cinched on deep. Look at the torque. That's it. Lilith Vandiver's got to give it up. Gene Wells victorious. When Gene Wells locks on that submission, there is nowhere to go.
Here is your winner, and still Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, Gene Wells.
Gene Wells had to dig down deep for that one, but she pulled it off, and she is still the Women's World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have tag team action as Morris and Sheffield take on the former World Tag Team Champions, the Eliminators. Let's head back down to the ring for that matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 333 pounds.
Eddie Sheffield and Ryan Morris still yet to find their stride as a unit, as a tag team in the tag team division of Global Wrestling Alliance. But they can make a mark. They can make a name for themselves right here if they can defeat the Eliminators in this matchup here tonight at Star Spangled Beat Down. Morris and Sheffield in the center of the ring, ready for battle.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 500 pounds, the Eliminators.
Cliff Russell and Vince Dixon, the former GWA World Tag Team Champions, the Eliminators. A victory here will elevate their status just that much more to get back into the World Tag Team title hunt. These two impressive athletes, a very cohesive unit as a tag team, one of the best in the world as far as tag team competition in professional wrestling. And we've got Ryan Morris and Vince Dixon starting things out. There's the bell. And Morris now. What is Morris doing? He just dropped the referee like a bad habit. I don't understand that at all. What was Morris thinking? That's going to be a fine. I can promise you that. Vince Dixon now takes control with an elbow drop to the chest and another one to follow it up. But I am just perplexed. I don't understand why Ryan Morris would have done that. And Vince Dixon shoving Morris back into the ropes. Forearm shot to the lower back. And again. Drops the knee. The Eliminators, they have to know just as everyone else does, that the Pitbulls are still the World Tag Team Champions. The Eliminators want another shot at the Pitbulls for those World Tag Team titles. A victory here tonight will move them one step closer to that. Now, Cliff Russell, drop kick, there goes Eddie Sheffield to the floor. But Ryan Morris uses that to try to take the advantage. Can't get it done. Here comes Cliff Russell, German suplex, threw him halfway across the ring. Elbow to the top of the head. However, if Morris and Sheffield could be victorious here tonight, it would definitely move their names up the ladder significantly for a shot at those World Tag Team titles. Morris trying to battle back. Can't get anything going. So far, this has been all Eliminators. Thrown back into the corner. Morris trying to fight out of it as best he can. Some chops now from Cliff Russell. Morris now back into the corner of the Eliminators. He just couldn't get out of there. Now double team and double hip toss by the Eliminators. And there goes Eddie Sheffield once again. They are not allowing Eddie Sheffield to get in the ring to help his partner. 1, 2. No, so close. Ryan Morris barely gets the shoulder up that time. Sound strategy by former World Tag Team Champions. Isolate one of the athletes from the other team and just continue to beat him down. 1, 2, no. Ryan Morris still fighting. But a perfectly executed tag team game plan. There's the sweeping slam by Cliff Russell, and that's got to be all. No, Eddie Sheffield breaks it up, keeps his team alive. High knee up under the chin. And Cliff Russell, the backdrop. The back suplex into the elbow drop combination. There goes Sheffield again. Knee to the side of the head. Ryan Morris still going at. Wait, here's the roll up. 1, 2. He got him. The Eliminators are your victors. Let's take a look at this. Ryan Morris with one last gasp. But with this roll-up for Cliff Russell, the victory for his team, the Eliminators.
Here are your winners, the Eliminators.
The Eliminators putting on a tag team clinic here tonight, isolating one member of the team and working him over until the victory is won. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, a match with huge implications to determine the first ever GWA United States Heavyweight Champion, Willy Jones, Arthur Caldwell, coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Global Wrestling Alliance United States Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by John Holmes from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Willy Jones.
Willy Jones getting into the ring now with his manager, Don Holmes. We have only seen Willy Jones in one matchup so far to date, but he was so impressive that president and owner of GWA, Scott Buckley had decided to put this young man in this match. It's a huge opportunity. In only his second matchup, he has the opportunity to become the United States Heavyweight Champion if he can defeat his opposition right here tonight. And he's waiting for his opponent, who's coming down to the ring right now.
And his opponent from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 238 pounds. Pretty boy, Arthur Caldwell.
And here is the opponent, the so far undefeated Pretty boy Arthur Caldwell, being escorted to the ring by the beautiful Ashley Price. And how gorgeous does she look tonight? And Pretty boy Arthur Caldwell stepping through the ropes. A huge opportunity for this young man. A fine wrestler, one of the most technically sound I think I have ever seen. Also has the opportunity to become the first ever GWA United States Heavyweight Champion and make wrestling history. And there we see it. The United States Heavyweight Championship belt. One of these two men will be walking out as the United States Heavyweight Champion. But will it be Willy Jones or Arthur Caldwell? We're about to find out. There's the bell. Lock up, center of the ring. No. Big chop, sending Jones right to the mat. What impact. Went to sweep the leg, but missed, did Caldwell. And here comes Willy Jones. What a forearm to the side of the head. And down across the arm is Willy Jones. So many great athletes, so many great wrestlers have been United States champion in the old days. We had mentioned Harley Race. A big splash there, blocked by the knees of Arthur Caldwell. And an elbow. Here's the cover, but a rope break. But starting off with Harley Race way back in the day, there's been so much anticipation. And here's another cover. 1, 2. Caldwell trying to put Jones away early. But there's been so much anticipation about this United States Heavyweight Championships, and Scott Buckley made the announcement on the first episode of Supercharged just several weeks ago. This match is going to determine which of these two men will make history. And so far, it's been a back-and-forth contest between these two men. A lot riding on this one. Another big chop sends Jones back to the mat. Caldwell now wraps up the leg, spinning toe hold. One of the oldest submission holds in the wrestling book. And working on that left leg once again. Classic offense for Arthur Caldwell. That is his game plan. Work on the leg and sink in that inverted figure 4 leg lock. And Don Jones trying to distract Caldwell there, and is going to do so. But Caldwell is able to get right back into the swing of things, and it looks like it's not going to affect him. Ripping at the hamstring is Caldwell. Back to the leg. Willy Jones came out as a house of fire at the beginning of this matchup. Now on the receiving end of a lot of punishment from Pretty boy Arthur Caldwell. Dragon screw. Reversal for Willy Jones. Willy Jones now, stiff kick. Looking to get back into this matchup. Down across the arm once again. Sweeps the legs, and now Caldwell back on the advantage. And down across the forehead with the knee drop. And back to the leg for Caldwell. We've seen Willy Jones come off the top rope a couple times now, but if Caldwell can take out the legs of Jones, he'll have an... What a backbreaker. He'll take away that high-flying offense. 1, 2. The distraction by Don Jones nearly cost Arthur Caldwell the title right there. Willy Jones capitalizing on the distraction from the manager, Don Holmes. Couple sentons here from Willy Jones. And now a scoop and a slam, high impact. But if Arthur Caldwell can continue to work on the leg of Willy Jones, he'll take out that high-flying offense. Don Jones just threw a chair in the ring. What is he trying to do? DDT by Willy Jones. I don't think he needs a foreign object at this time. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no. Willy Jones nearly became the United States Heavyweight Champion right there. There's a damn chair in the ring. The official needs to get that out of there. Don Jones trying to make sure that his client, Willy Jones, walks out of here as the United States Heavyweight Champion. Reverse DDT from Arthur Caldwell. And now, Don Jones is up on the apron. What is he doing? Caldwell paying him no attention. He's got to stick to the task at hand, and he's doing just that. Miss high kick from Jones. Still on the attack. Look at that maneuver from Willy Jones. And Jones now up to the top once again. Leg drop on the top, but nobody home. But Jones comes right back with a stiff kick to the chest. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no. Arthur Caldwell gets the shoulder up. Willy Jones looking to end it right here. Up to the top again. Oh, but down, no! He missed again, but Jones still too quick for Caldwell. Look at that high-flying maneuver. Willy Jones, look at this action between these two men. Back and forth, high-flying, hard-hitting action. Just what you'd expect from GWA. There's the knee drop from Arthur Caldwell. And Caldwell is now rolling. He's going for it. Here comes the figure 4. He's got it cinched in, and he's got it cinched in deep. Will Willy Jones be able to break the hold? No, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Arthur Caldwell has done it. Let's take a look at the closing moments with some fast-paced back-and-forth action. Finally, pretty boy Arthur Caldwell locks on the inverted figure 4 and makes history.
Here is your winner and new Global Wrestling Alliance United States Champion, pretty boy, Arthur Caldwell.
Arthur Caldwell, your new United States Heavyweight Champion. Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time. The World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs. Chris Vandiver challenging handsome Harry Sharpe. 2 weeks ago, these two men were a tag team. Miscommunication right there led to the beginning of the end for that team. A hard loss for Harry Sharpe and Chris Vandiver. Harry Sharpe was not happy and made that known to Chris Vandiver following the match. Then, after that, 1 week later, Chris Vandiver would go to the ring and challenge Harry Sharpe to a mixed tag team matchup, champions versus challengers. Harry Sharpe would accept, and that would lead to 2 days ago, that mixed tag team matchup where the Vandivers were victorious over the champions. That leads us to this matchup right now for the Heavyweight Championship of the world.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship.
Big fight feel here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you recall, several weeks back, a couple months back as a matter of fact, now that I think about it, it was Chris Vandiver and handsome Harry Sharpe in the tournament finals to become the very first Global Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion of the world. It was on that night that handsome Harry Sharpe was able to defeat Chris Vandiver to win the championship. Chris Vandiver has fought his way all the way back up the ladder, and he finds himself standing across the ring from handsome Harry Sharpe once again, and once again it is for the heavyweight championship of the world. The biggest opportunity in Chris Vandiver's career right here tonight to become the heavyweight champion of the world. But in order to do it, he's going to have to defeat a living, breathing legend. This man, handsome Harry Sharpe. And at this point, handsome Harry Sharpe has reigned as the Global Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion of the world for over 100 days. Will that championship reign come to an end right here? Can Chris Vandiver pull it off and end the handsome reign of our world's champion? Or will handsome Harry Sharpe pull it off and walk out of Star Spangled Beat Down with his world title reign intact and continue to make that 100 plus number climb? That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The heavyweight championship of the world. Let's go for the introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 232 pounds, Chris Vandiver. And introducing the champion from Kent, Washington, weighing in at 328 pounds. He is the Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, handsome Harry Sharpe.
And now the champion, handsome Harry Sharpe, will surrender the heavyweight championship belt to the official. We'll give Chris Vandiver a look at it and show it to you, our wonderful audience. It doesn't get any bigger than this in the world of professional wrestling. Here's the bell, and our main event is underway. Lock up center of the ring, and head first into the top turnbuckle. There's a shot by Sharpe, and Bulldog! Perfectly executed. Now, once again, I remind you folks that, like all World Heavyweight Championship matches here in GWA, this is 2 out of 3 falls. There's a reversal from Chris Vandiver. So one of these men are going to have to beat the other twice, back to back, in order to claim the heavyweight championship of the world for their own. Rope break is going to break up that cover. And Chris Vandiver now working over the champion. But one fall will not do it. You must defeat your opponent twice in one match to prove that you are the heavyweight champion of the world. Chris Vandiver so far with the upper hand, with the advantage, pouring it on the world heavyweight champion. Rolls him over, and here's the cover. One. Only a one at this time. But Chris Vandiver came so close. It was one fall apiece for Vandiver and Harry Sharpe when they battled for the world title the last time. a few months ago. Chris Vandiver, just moments away, mere seconds away from becoming World Heavyweight Champion. He's looking to make good on his opportunity here tonight. So far, he's doing it. 1, 2, long 2 count. Nearly got the first fall right there. Chris Vandiver looking to make history and dethrone the living legend, Handsome Harry Sharpe, and become heavyweight champion of the world. Drop down, leapfrog, and missed the Insigiri, but Harry Sharpe could not capitalize. Wait, here he comes, clothesline over the top rope, sends Vandiver to the floor. And Sharpe goes right out after him and into the barricade. And head first into the barricade. Vandiver now sends Sharpe back into the ring. And here we go. Here's another cover. 1, 2. No! So close. Chris Vandiver nearly gets the first fall right there. Earlier tonight, Chris Vandiver's wife, Lilith Vandiver, was unsuccessful in claiming the Women's World Championship. Chris Vandiver still looking to give the husband and wife duo of the Vandivers something to celebrate here tonight by becoming the heavyweight champion of the world. There will be another opportunity for Lilith Vandiver in the future, I'm sure. Van Cutter! Wait a minute! Here's the... No, but the rope break by the official, I believe, just saved the first fall for Handsome Harry Sharpe. It was so sudden, and now wrestles him down. Chris Vandiver has been all over the world's champion in this matchup. Here's another cover. 1. No, only a 1 that time, but Harry Sharpe is reeling at this point. Chris Vandiver telling him to get to his feet. Up and down with a diving double axe handle off the middle rope. A rope break's going to break that one up as well. Chris Vandiver needs to pay attention to where he is positioned in the ring and puts on the brakes, missing the tackle, and slams his head into the mat. Here comes the champion. Wind up elbow to the back of the head, and Harry Sharpe is feeling it. Harry Sharpe battling back, as we have seen so many times. Here's the cover. This has got to be the first fall right here. No! Chris Vandiver gets the shoulder up. And now the champion. And here comes Vandiver. Reversal once again from Harry Sharpe. DDT center of the ring. And there's a claw. The iron claw from Handsome Harry Sharpe. This has got to be the first fall right here. Chris Vandiver in all kinds of trouble. And there it is. The officials calling for it. Handsome Harry Sharpe with the first fall of the matchup. Chris Vandiver is now on the ropes. European uppercut, clothesline miss. Chris Vandiver, he's got to shake the cobwebs out. He's got to get back in this match. Against the ropes. No, reversal by Vandiver once again. Chris Vandiver, clothesline, knocks Sharpe down. Missed the clothesline. Back and forth action. What a match between these two men. And against the turnbuckle. Elbow to the face. Back and forth and back and forth. Wait a minute. Hammerlock DDT from Chris Vandiver. 1, 2, 3. No! No, I thought for sure Chris Vandiver was going to tie it up right then and there, but somehow the champion, Handsome Harry Sharpe, kicks out. Lock up once again and head first into the turnbuckle. And Vandiver now sends him shoulder first into the post. A sense of urgency here from Chris Vandiver, going down one fall in this match. Chris Vandiver is going to have to win 2 straight to become the world champion. Twisting of the leg, and Harry Sharpe taking control once again. And neckbreaker coming. No. Reversal again. Clothesline. Here comes Chris Vandiver once again against the ropes. High drop kick. Perfectly executed from Chris Vandiver. Oh my God. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these men. Oh, there's the man cutter. 1, 2, 3. And Chris Vandiver has tied it up. Chris Vandiver looking to end it right here. Tie up, but it breaks. Couple more strikes here. Clubbing blow to the back, and Chris Vandiver has battled his way back. It is 1-1. We are all tied up here. One more fall, either way, is going to end it. The heart of these two men. What a match! Here's a cover from Chris Vandiver. No, Chris Vandiver picks the shoulders up. That, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is a mistake on Vandiver's part. There's a jawbreaker and neckbreaker, and now comes handsome Harry Sharpe. Chris Vandiver, I don't know what he was trying to prove, but his ego got the best of him there. He pulled Harry Sharpe's shoulders off the mat, and now the veteran, the living legend, is making him pay for it. Down across the arm. And now, there's the claw! There's the claw from handsome Harry Sharpe. This one, ladies and gentlemen, is got to be all over. But Chris Vandiver, he's fighting it. He's fighting it with everything he's got. He's got to break out of this hold if he wants to become one. And he's pulling the hand away. Look at the strength of Chris Vandiver. Kick to the midsection. And wait a minute, hooks him up. Hammerlock DDT once again. That has got to be all. Here's the cover. We have a new champion. No! Handsome Harry Sharpe. The right shoulder comes off the canvas. How did he do that? Harry Sharpe fighting with every fiber of his being, and he has been split wide open. Look at the blood pouring from the face of the heavyweight champion of the world. Chris Vandiver laying it on thick. What a kick to the side of the head. Harry Sharpe is reeling. That World Heavyweight Championship is slipping from his grasp. Here's a roll-up, but a rope break. Elbow to the back. What a battle between these two. A jawbreaker once again, and a press, and now the hands raining down. And now it looks like Chris Vandiver has now been opened up. Look at the blood pouring from both these men. Here's the cover. 2. No! Chris Vandiver now gets the shoulder up. Oh my God! Both of these men giving it their all, their blood, sweat, and tears to be world champion. Wind up elbow from handsome Harry Sharpe. And there's the claw. That is it. No, the foot was under the bottom rope. The official called for the rope break. A rare mistake by Harry Sharpe. Drops the fist, and he missed. Van Cutter again. That's it. That's it. That's it! New world champion! No! Here comes Sharpe! He's battling back up! Chris Vandiver hooks him up! Hammerlock DDT! Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new world world champion, new world champion, new world champion. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no! Handsome Harry Sharpe gets the right shoulder up at the last moment. Milliseconds away for Chris Vandiver to become the heavyweight champion of the world. Milliseconds, I tell you. What a match! What a war between these two. We knew it was going to be a battle, but we didn't know it was going to be like this. Harry Sharpe now blocks that punch, and DDT! DDT! Harry Sharpe with the flurry, stomping away with everything down across the leg. So much offense. 1, 2, 3, and that's enough, ladies and gentlemen. Harry Sharpe has done it. Oh, let's look at the closing moments. A block and a DDT rings the bell of Chris Vandiver, and then Harry Sharpe just poured it on. Kick to the face. A flurry of offense just rocked the challenger, and it was enough for Harry Sharpe to secure the final pinfall.
Here is your winner, and still Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Handsome Harry Sharpe.
Look at the blood pouring down the face of Harry Sharpe, but he is still the world's heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you've enjoyed Star Spangled Beat Down. Tune in next week. We'll see you then.